Hello, Earth signs. Hello, Earth signs. My Taurus, my Virgo, and my Capricorn. Hello, I am here with your weekly reading for the week of January 26th through February 2nd. All right. So if you are an Earth sign, definitely watch this to see what it is that Spirit is trying to bring into your week. All right, so Spirit, I call on you on behalf of the Earth signs. What is it that you want them to focus on this week? What do they need to pay attention to? And what might they need to release? And we thank you for whatever advice comes our way. All right, let's see what we get. For Earth signs. Ooh, very first one. Earth's, ooh. All right. For my Earth signs. For my Earth signs. All right. Okay. All right, Earth signs. So right off the rip, a lot of you guys are not paying attention to your instincts. Earth signs. The Fool is here, reversed. So you guys have not been paying attention to your instincts, to your gut, to your intuition. You have been going against what you feel, okay? With the Fool being reversed, this is going to be a week of you really seeing how not trusting yourself does more harm than good. Trust yourself, trust your wisdom, trust your intuition, trust that voice in your head that's telling you, don't do that, do this, do that. You are worth it. You are beautiful. You're confident. Trust that voice, because when this is reversed, we're not really trusting our instincts. When this is reversed, we are not taking any risks. And with Earth signs, because Earth signs like to know everything before it happens or plan things out, Virgo, stay in the same spaces, Taurus. And with Capricorn, it's like you need to know what the odds are and if it's going to be in your favor. You don't know that all the time. You don't know that with every change, with the changes that come. So you have to take risks. You have to step into the unknown. You have to trust yourself and trust that you're being led. Trust Spirit. Okay, so this is a week for that. This is definitely a week. What I'm seeing that is going to help you this week is taking off the blinders and seeing things for what they are. Taking off the blinders and seeing things for what they are, no matter how painful it is. The great thing about the Two of Swords reversed is when you take off the blindfolds, when you put down the swords, you stop fighting against it mentally. You are able to see people and the situation for what it is, not for what your mind may have convinced you that it is, okay? So that's what's going to help you. Putting down those arms, taking off the blindfolds. Freedom, that's freedom. Freedom is seeing things for what they are, knowing what isn't going to work so you can focus on what will work. That's freedom. Another thing that I see that will help you this week is the Nine of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. And we get emotional fulfillment when we trust ourselves, when we trust Spirit, when we take off the blindfolds and we allow ourselves to see things for what they are. We get emotional fulfillment. This is also Spirit letting you know, Earth signs, that you're able to have whatever you want. For my Tauruses, as a Taurus, I'm speaking to you one-on-one. We are master manifestors. We are master manifestors. And this is the thing, we have to feel. We have to feel like who we are. We have to believe in ourselves. This is a belief. This is the belief that you can have whatever you want, your heart's desire, as long as you're willing to ask for it. And as long as you're willing to align your life with it. Now, all of these things are leading us to this, and this is rest. Reassessing, not only rest, but this is reassessing how we have been handling things from this point on. This is reassessing. This is looking at our transformation. I love the butterfly. This is looking at the transformations that we're going through and what we need to release and what we need to prioritize. Okay? What's leaving this week for us is the Five of Swords, that feeling of competition, of having to fight against others. Okay? Conflict, fighting, using our words to push people away, to not appear vulnerable. This is what's leaving this week. Conflict, tension, that's all going to be leaving. Fighting with other people, it's not worth it. And with Aquarius being in the sun, you know, we're definitely not really trying to fight. We're more trying to interact and bounce ideas and have cool conversations and connect, okay? Now, what we have coming in for us is the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords coming in for us. So this is that I got this kind of mentality, going for it with gusto, using your mind to help you complete your task, using your mental force, okay? But right next to that, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So this week, definitely ask yourself, okay? And definitely stay away from arguing. I feel like telling you guys that, staying away from arguing, but also understand that your words are powerful and you have the ability to overcome any conflicts. But this week you may not be in the mood to battle it out or to, you know, to speak what's on your mind. You may be more focused on resting and staying and retreating. But with the Ace of Swords being reversed, I want you guys to keep in mind of the fact that you have an arsenal on your side. And it's so funny that we have so many swords here because a lot of you earth signs are in your head. A lot of you are feeling mentally weak, not strong. A lot of us are feeling mental. And this is telling me cleansing is so important for earth signs this week. A cleanse is so important. And definitely with the Ace of Swords being reversed, you're not feeling like your words are powerful, like you have power to, you have the power to overcome situations with your words, with how you speak. Maybe you feel like your breath has no value, so why even speak? But you have to know that you are powerful, okay? And I just want to look at what's on the bottom here. The Sun is on the bottom. The Sun is the bottom card, so happiness is coming for you this week, definitely. But you have to be willing to do what it takes and to take off the blinds and to trust your instincts and to trust who you are, okay? Now let's see what our archetype cards are for the week. What do the earth signs need to pay attention? Oh, very first one, the Lover, the Swan. Oh, I love the Swan, the Lover. What are the earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, these jumped out. The Shapeshifter, the Maiden, and the Unseen. Okay, so let's see what we get. So with the Swan, right off the bat, we all know swans, the heart, the beloved, the devoted, okay? Gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses. Taurus, you guys are big on the senses, okay? And sensuality. Song, art, music, sense, sensuality. The energy awakes at the tip of our tongue as you taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. Okay, we have to find ourselves in awe of the world again. With the Fool being upright, there's this awe of this world that we live in. And earth signs, you are earth. So go out and experience life and experience the awe of it all. Simple, take simple pleasures. Eating ice cream, the beauty of that. Kissing your kid, the beauty of that. Next up, we have the Maiden, the Maiden, the Maiden. The Maiden, okay? Innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. She is compelling and addictive, okay? So, this is us having to grow up. This is the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to the shadowy forest, dark nights, and taking just one taste of poison fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. So this is definitely us curious of the sensuality, us curious of the unknown, of the dark, of the occult. It's okay to be drawn to that. It's okay to lose yourself in the pleasures of life. Stop judging yourself so harshly for everything, okay? Next up, we have the Shapeshifter. The Shapeshifter. Love of theater, games, and trickery. The Shapeshifter. Okay. So this is within us all to some degree. It's the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and long to dismiss the rules. The rule breaker, okay? It's important to imagine you are looking through life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. You have to become adaptable. Life changes in an instant. You have to become adaptable. And this is the thing with a lot of earth signs. You want things to remain consistent or change on a slow basis, but life ain't like that. Next, lastly, we have the unseen. Very last is the unseen. The unseen is just as it sounds. We can't see it yet, okay? But it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and intuitive. We feel the presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. Okay? So maybe you've been having weird dreams lately, and this can come in the form of a dream. This can come in forms, a clear voice, a vision, a message from a loved one who's passed away. Okay? This is the unseen is spirit. Trusting in spirit, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your higher self, trusting in your spirit guides, trusting in your ancestors. You cannot see them, but you know they're there. And though you may doubt them sometimes, they believe in you and they are there for you. They are waiting for you to come back to them, to ask them for help. They can only do so much. So trust in the unseen. Another thing about the Fool I want to mention is that he is able to adapt from situation to situation. He's the only card in the major arcana that is moving. He is able to move from situation to situation like a shapeshifter. Okay? And we have to be able to move from situation to situation and not lose ourselves and not lose our love of life and the connectedness we have to ourselves, okay? So I hope that this reading was good for you this week, Earth signs. If you would like to book a reading with me, click the link in the bio. Bye.